So we're in the midst of an international break right now, which, let's be honest, is boring. It's just like so boring. Football on isn't that great because it's all qualifiers and the teams aren't that great. So if the fans are bored, the footballers actually taking part in this must be pretty bored. And think about a footballer's summer. Sure, they get a break, but it's in like 3 whole months full of international football, so they must be pretty bored. So to cure their boredom, I went ahead, put them all on LA Galaxy, which are in the MLS, which runs through the summer, so they have something to do, which will be like destroy teams which are much less superior to them. So I put them in a career mode. We're gonna sim like halfway through the season, see how they're doing. Then we might watch a couple games, and by that I mean we'll like sim them, but we'll actually like see the results, and we'll see how they do. I'm expecting they're gonna do really well, but let's get into it. So I've gone ahead and I've simmed 20 games. This is the table. So this is the Eastern Conference. We're actually in that. So here we are, LA Galaxy, Western Conference. So we're 13 points ahead of Seattle Sounders after playing after having a game in hand, and that's a really big margin. It looks like we've scored 42 goals. Seattle Sounders only scored 29, and we conceded 19. So yeah, I mean Portland Timbers conceded 19, so that's not that great. So we're not demolishing as much as I thought we would, but we're just gonna sim a couple more games and see where we are then. So looks like since we've been doing such a good job, we got 2 international management ones, China and Wales. Obviously I think I'm gonna go for the Wales one, just see. This looks a bit fun. Okay, so now we are officially the manager of LA Galaxy and Wales, so this isn't really gonna be a big part of the video. But we have quite a pretty good squad. We got Gareth Bale, of course. I mean Daniel James, David Brooks. We have a lot of youth in the squad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna pay much attention. I'm just gonna sim through these because, like I said earlier, the international break's boring. So we're just gonna keep on simming. So I'm actually gonna watch a couple games now. So like for this one upcoming against Atlanta United, I know they're fairly good. They have a couple good players, so we're just gonna watch that and see how we do. And also, I'm gonna try to get rid of as many OG LA Galaxy players as I can because I don't want their squad morale to go down because they're not gonna be playing at all. So here's our squad. Looks like everyone's happy except for Van Dijk. Dybala's up to a 90, started as an 88. Okay. Kimmich is up to an 87, started as an 86. Ramos went up to an 86 to an 85. Zlatan started as an 89 because I edited all his stats. He went down back to an 85. Wow. So Silva went down by 2 to an 86. De Jong went up. So yeah, everyone looks happy. Everyone's improving. I'm actually gonna throw Raheem in for this game. He went up 1 overall, so I don't know. Just see how we do. We're just gonna sim through this one. So it was a nothing draw. Wow, that was not expected at all. So it's actually looking much closer than I expected. I know, of course, it's still not very close. And now we're just gonna run through the squad hub and look at our stats, see who is our top goal scorer and all that. So it looks like KDB has 6 goals. Chris Pontius has 9. When he played 18 games in the MLS and he's in the reserves. Okay, not sure what happened there. Hazard has 12. Messi only has 1. Aguero has 1. Mbappe has 1. Zlatan has 11. Ronaldo has 7. So Messi and Ronaldo don't have as many as I was expecting. And like, I know I still have all these players and it's on a separate team sheet, but I've been keeping this one team sheet, the active one, for the entire time. So I'm not sure what would have happened there. Whatever, we're just gonna sim through more games and see what happens. On the day of what I think is our last MLS league match. As you can see, we're still in the league standings because they do playoffs in the MLS. It's different. So We have 76, Sporting Kansas City have 64, which means we're 12 points ahead. Pretty good position. Really not as much as I was expecting, though. I was expecting like at least 25 points ahead at all times. But looks like our main rivals are gonna be New York Red Bulls, Atlanta United, Philadelphia DC, Toronto, New York City, and New England. So I'm just gonna sim through the Houston Dynamo game. They're in 10th right now, so this should be pretty straightforward. So, and we will get away with the win, 2-0. So now it's playoffs. I'm not just gonna ignore it. I'm actually gonna like sim through all the games and show you who wins. So we're in the conference semifinals against Portland Timbers. We're gonna sim this game to see if our playoff dream can stay alive. And 4-0, very convincing. Although Hazard got a hat trick and Ronaldo got injured, so that's kind of a blow going to playoffs. But we do have a bunch of other world-class strikers. I'm probably gonna. I'll throw in Aguero. Aguero really impressed in the last series I did. So Varane is in, and he grew a lot, and Ramos declined. So I'm gonna throw him in for playoffs. Raheem also grew. Salah didn't do anything, so I'm gonna throw him in for playoffs. Yeah, and everyone else looks good. De Jong grew, Dybala didn't, so I'm gonna throw De Jong in for playoffs as well. So kind of an altered squad, but still very, very strong. Much more superior than your average MLS team. So we're on to the conference finals. So if I'm correct, at least this is how it works in baseball. So since if we win this, we'll win our conference, and then we'll play the winner of the conference in the Eastern conference, who who had to go through the same process to get to this state. So just another press conference for you guys.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions
Does
now.
a team have what it takes to win the league? I'm gonna say the title's a requirement. Like, it's inexcusable for us to not. How you approach today's without Ronaldo? We do have high squad quality. We still have a very strong squad. You put the game beyond doubts last time. Congratulations. Do you reckon your rival Seattle Sounders is concerned? I'm gonna say concentrate less on the important, because that on the opponent, because that made the squad very happy. Glad to keep that up. So we're gonna see how we do against Seattle Sounders. No way. They beat us 4-3 on penalties. Look at this team. How did we lose? No way. Lost in the conference finals. That's insane. Wow. So there's other tournaments as well. MLS finals, Philadelphia Union, Seattle Sounders. I can't believe it, honestly. I mean, I thought we were gonna get away with this easy. I was a little suspicious when we weren't doing as well as I expected in the league. I mean, other players were playing, even though I kept this team sheet primary and I couldn't delete the other one. I was thinking of just taking all the other players off the other team sheet, but that's clearly wasn't the issue, because I didn't play any OG MLS players, and I didn't even bring any to the game. I just brought all world-class players to the game, and we choked. We choked so hard. So, US Open Cup, I'm pretty sure Dallas won this, yes. How did we do? No. Wait, no. Wow, we lost 1-0 to the Revs. South America Continental Cup. That was the preseason, then it's just European qualifiers, so no silverware. I'm shook. I'm shook. This is boggles the mind. Like, I know we didn't play our strongest squad, and that's what you might think, but an 87 Varane, an 87 De Jong, and an 88 Sergio Aguero. Inexcusable for us to be losing the MLS with this. 89 Sterling instead of a, what, 90 Salah, but that's one overall absolutely inexcusable for us to not be winning. But this team could win the Premier League. Think about City's squad with overall, it's not anything near here. and they walked away with the title 2 years ago. Inexcusable for us not be winning the Premier League. Meandering down to a 72, quite rightly so. Anyway, drop a like if you enjoyed the video. I mean, it was kind of fun to make, not what I was expecting in the end. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to more series in the future. Fun videos like this and also other series. So yeah, like and subscribe.